All right, so we're diving into AI and humor today.
Okay.
Specifically, this article called AI Enhanced Humor, Improvisation and Relatability in Comedy.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, and sometimes you see those AI experiments online where like it tries to write a joke or something,
Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
and they're usually like pretty bad.
Yeah, most of the time they're pretty rough.
Well, this article is talking about something different, using AI not to actually tell the jokes, but to like help human comedians be even funnier. So
Interesting.
like imagine a comedian on stage,
Okay.
but they've got this AI sort of like feeding them weird ideas or prompts while they're performing.
Ah, so it's like giving them material.
Yeah, but like really off the wall stuff that they would probably never think of on their own.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Right, because that's what I thought was so fascinating about this article. Like AI that can actually come up with like truly unexpected comedic material. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what AI is good at, right? Like sifting through huge amounts of data and then coming up with these connections that we wouldn't necessarily make.
Exactly. And in this case, it's like connections that could be funny, but only if a human comedian knows how to use them.
Right, it's not about the AI being the comedian, it's like the AI is this weird brainstorming partner.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this, like crazy idea generator that's constantly throwing curveballs at the comedian.
And the comedian has to react to that in real time, like think on their feet and somehow turn this bizarre AI suggestion into a joke that actually lands.
See, that's where I get a little skeptical, though. Like,
Mm.
wouldn't it just be confusing for the audience? Like, is the AI the comedian now?
Well, I think that's where the human element becomes even more important. The comedian's still the one in control. They're filtering those AI suggestions and using their own wit and personality to actually make the humor work.
Okay, so it's not like the AI is telling the jokes. It's more like it's giving the comedian these kind of raw materials to work with.
Yeah, and think about it, like improv comedy is all about reacting to the unexpected, right? So in a way, this is like next level improv where the unexpected is coming from an AI.
But the article also talks about how relatability is key to good humor. So how does that fit in with all this AI stuff?
That's a really important point because humor works best when we can connect with it on a personal level, right? Like we laugh because we've been there, we've experienced something similar.
So how would an AI help with that?
Well, let's say the AI throws out this completely ridiculous suggestion like, I don't know, what if you started a bit about accidentally launching a rocket while making toast?
Okay, that's pretty out there.
Right.
Yeah.
But instead of just acknowledging how weird that is, the comedian could use it as a jumping off point to talk about their own relatable experiences. Like maybe they tell a story about a time they completely messed up in the kitchen or something.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the AI being funny. It's about the AI helping the comedian tap into those universal relatable moments that make us all laugh.
Exactly. The AI might come up with the initial absurd idea, but it's the comedian who connects it to something we can all relate to, and that's what makes it truly funny.
It's almost like the AI is giving them comedic superpowers.
Yeah, in a way, like it's expanding their comedic range by giving them these prompts that they might never have thought of on their own.
Okay, but I'm still a bit skeptical. Wouldn't relying on an AI for ideas make the comedian lazy? Like, how do they maintain their own comedic voice and style if a machine is feeding them lines?
That's a great question, and it's something that comedians would definitely have to be mindful of, right? It's about finding that balance between using the AI as a tool and staying true to their own comedic instincts.
And the article also mentions how AI could help with more than just jokes. Like, what about character development?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, imagine an AI that could analyze the audience demographics in real time and suggest a character that would resonate with them.
So the comedian could tailor their performance to the specific audience they're performing for.
Exactly. It's like having this secret weapon that gives them an advantage.
So it's not just about individual jokes. It's about using AI to enhance the entire comedic performance.
Right. And I think that's what's so exciting about this idea. It's not about replacing comedians with AI. It's about this collaboration between humans and technology to push the boundaries of comedy.
Have you seen any real-life examples of this AI-human comedy dynamic in action?
There are definitely some early experiments out there. I've seen examples where comedians have used AI to generate joke premises or even entire routines.
And how did those turn out?
Well, not every AI-generated joke is a winner. Some of them are still pretty clunky.
Yeah, I figured.
But there are definitely moments of brilliance where you see the potential for something truly unique and hilarious.
Okay, so it's still early days, but there's definitely something there.
Yeah, I think so.
Thinking back to your own experiences, Have you ever seen a comedian pull off a joke that was so unexpected it left you speechless? Like maybe something so out there that it could have only come from an AI.
Hmm. That's a tough one because humor is so subjective, right? What one person finds hilarious, another person might find completely baffling.
Yeah.
But there are definitely times when a comedian takes a risk and it pays off in a way that's both surprising and hilarious. And that element of surprise is what keeps comedy fresh and exciting.
It's like they're pushing the boundaries of what we think is funny.
Exactly. And that's what I think AI could potentially do as well, help us explore new frontiers of humor that we haven't even imagined yet.
So where does all this leave us? What does it mean for the future of comedy?
It's an open question, really. We're in uncharted territory here, but I think the potential for AI to help us explore new frontiers of humor is incredibly exciting.
Like, will audiences embrace this kind of AI-enhanced improv? Could we see entirely new comedic formats emerge?
It's hard to say for sure, but I think it's definitely a possibility, and that's what makes it so interesting to think about.
So listeners, here's something to chew on. Could AI help us tap into types of humor we haven't even imagined yet? Could it change the way we create and experience comedy forever? What do you think? Until next time, keep diving deep.